and welcome to Eagle Eye News. I'm Mary McCartney.
And I'm Stephen Dinan.
Halloween is here and the city of Auburn is excited to celebrate. Auburn Parks and Recreation is hosting its annual downtown trick-or-treat on Wednesday from 6 to 8. Merchants will be offering candy and treats. There will also be live music and a costume contest.
An engineering professor is taking legal action against Auburn based on what he describes as discrimination based on race and national origin. Professor Magellani filed a lawsuit last week. He claims that a group of his colleagues refused to accept him as a chair of the Auburn University's Aerospace Engineering Department by working against him and disrespecting his authority.
He also says that many members asked for him to take back the job offer prior to his start date. Magellani is of Lebanese descent. His complaint goes on to say that a group of his colleagues called him racial slurs based off of his national origin. Auburn will no longer publicly talk about the issues or the legal action.
Auburn Mayor-elect Ron Anders is preparing to take over next.
So I've had a couple of meetings with the city manager, and we're preparing some orientation, which will begin on Monday night. It's coming Monday night. We're sworn in on Monday, November the 5th at noon, and then our first official meeting is Tuesday night, November 6th. I've been meeting and talking with the new council members or the current council members that will be serving again, and just focusing on strategy and organization and thoughts, things that are important to them, that they'd like to get done, maybe subtle ways that we'd like to change the way we operate and work. And a lot of that will begin, as I said, on Monday night. We'll spend from 5:30 to 9 o'clock getting indoctrinated about our form of government, getting indoctrinated about things we can and can't do, and the ethics laws, and starting to understand what each of our departments do, and see what our budget is. And then we'll begin to talk about things as pointed as he will be our mayor pro tem, and different committees that I'll be forming initially coming out of the box to get started on some issues.
Auburn's SGA has now officially opened up qualifying for the 2020 elections.
Midterm elections are just around the corner, and Eagle Eye TV has all the coverage.
Be sure to tune in to our live election show November 6th to hear the results from races in Alabama and nationwide, and keep up to date on our website, eagleeyeauburn.com.
After the break, take a look at how Auburn's architecture students are helping around the local area.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Recently, our country has witnessed catastrophic devastation. Hurricanes and flooding have upended lives and livelihoods.
Across this great country, Americans have answered the call.
That special calling that compels us, when others are down, to step up and do whatever it takes.
America's at her best when, against all odds, we come together and lift each other up.
Please donate to oneamericaappeal.org. America needs you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Auburn students are making a difference in the community through Habitat for Humanity. Eagle Eye's Delaney Barrow has the story.
In the beginning of October, a group of students from Auburn University helped to build a Habitat for Humanity home in the Auburn-Opelika community. The students both designed and constructed the home as part of a collaboration with Auburn's School of Architecture, Building Science, and the Rural Studio Program. In total, over 30 students contributed to the project along with local volunteers.
It was a really rewarding experience working with our homeowner. Her name is Miss Michelle, and she was the most lovely lady. And I think she, and also my classmates and I, learned so much while we were building her home about how a high-quality house is built and how to design in the Auburn-Opelika area. The house we built is an especially eco-friendly house, and it surpassed a lot of green building codes. We reached the highest certificate of green building. It's called Passive House. So I know my classmates and I learned so much, and it was so rewarding giving back to Miss Michelle, who's such a rewarding client in Opelika. So it's just overall a great experience.
The success of this new Habitat home is one of the first steps by the Auburn Architecture Program towards establishing a long-term affordable housing option for local families. In Auburn, this is Delaney Barrow, Eagle Eye TV.
Over 30 students collaborated with the Auburn School of Architecture, the McWhorter School of Building Science, and Auburn's Rural Studio program to build an energy-efficient home in Auburn.
Alabama Governor Kay Ivey held a campaign rally at the Auburn University Alpha Pavilion Saturday. Ivey discusses her administration's accomplishments.
On April the 10th, 2017, with just 3 hours' notice, I took the oath of office about 6 p.m. that night and became the 54th governor of the great state of Alabama. Immediately thereafter, I spoke directly to my fellow Alabamians, and I promised, number one, my administration would be open, honest, and transparent. We would work hard to make our state even better, and we would work to make our government more effective, and we would bring back our conservative values: protect the unborn, defend life, protect the Second Amendment, defend our guns. Promises made, promises kept. We have delivered on these 4 promises.
Ivey faces Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox in the general election November 6th.
After the break, see what a French climber does to earn his popular nickname.
You're watching Eagle Eye News, Auburn's news leader.
Even the best of us forget sometimes. But buckling up is one thing you always want to remember.
Seatbelts save lives. Drive safe, Alabama. A message from your Alabama Department of Transportation.
Robert was banned from climbing buildings in Britain after he scaled one of London's tallest skyscrapers without ropes or permission. On Thursday, police found him climbing the 662-foot Heron Tower and arrested him.
Robert, a 56-year-old daredevil, has climbed many of the world's tallest buildings and has earned them the nickname the French Spider-Man. He says that he does this because he feels fully alive when his life is at stake.
That's all we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in with us each Monday and check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, for all the latest Auburn headlines. I'm Mary McCartney.
And I'm Stephen Dinan. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.